At exactly 3:33 a.m., Ethan woke up, not because of a sound, not because of a dream, but because something in the room felt completely wrong, like the air itself had changed. Everything was silent in a way he had never experienced before. No cars outside, no wind, no distant noises from the city, just a heavy, unnatural silence. He stayed still for a few seconds, staring at the ceiling. Then slowly, he turned his head toward his desk. His laptop was on. He clearly remembered shutting it down before going to sleep. He even checked it twice. But now, the screen was glowing faintly in the darkness, as if it had turned on by itself. Ethan slowly sat up in his bed. His heart was already beating faster, even though nothing had happened yet. He tried to convince himself it was just a glitch, maybe a system update or a random restart. But deep down, he knew something about this was not normal. Then it happened. A message appeared on the screen. No mouse movement. No keyboard input. Just words, forming by themselves. You are being observed. Ethan froze instantly. He didn't move. He didn't even breathe properly for a second. His eyes were fixed on the screen, trying to find any logical explanation. A virus. A hacker. A prank. But none of these explanations made sense. Before he could react, the message changed again. Do not turn around. His body stiffened. For a moment, he stayed completely still. His mind was fighting between curiosity and fear. Every instinct told him not to move. Not to look. Not to test anything. But curiosity always wins. Slowly, very slowly. He turned his head anyway. Nothing. The room was empty. Just his bed, his desk, and the dim glow of the laptop. No shadows. No movement. No sign of anything strange. He let out a small breath of relief. But when he looked back at the screen, the message had changed. You just did. Ethan's body went cold. He immediately got out of bed. His chair scraped loudly against the floor as he stood up. He checked under the desk. Behind the door. Inside the small bathroom connected to his room. Everywhere. There was nothing. No one. But the feeling didn't go away. It felt like something was still there. Not visible. But present. Watching. He returned slowly to the laptop. Now the screen was different. Instead of random messages, there was a structured sequence appearing one after another. As if something was running a system test. Stage 1, awareness. Stage 2, distraction. Stage 3, confirmation. Stage 4, behavior analysis. Stage 5, control test. Stage 6, final adaptation. Ethan stepped back slowly. This wasn't random anymore. It felt like a system. A process. Something designed. Like he wasn't dealing with a computer glitch. But with something that was studying him. Then another message appeared. You are performing as expected. The laptop fan suddenly started spinning faster. Even though no heavy application was running. The sound grew louder and more aggressive. Like something inside the machine was waking up after a long sleep. Ethan rushed forward and unplugged the charger. Nothing changed. He tried holding the power button. 10 seconds. 20 seconds. The laptop stayed on. The screen flickered once. Then everything went black. Complete silence filled the room again. Ethan didn't move. For a few seconds, nothing happened. No sound. No light. Just darkness. Then, slowly, a single red line appeared in the center of the screen. Installation complete. Ethan took a step back immediately. The room suddenly felt colder than before. He turned his head toward the screen again, and for a brief moment, he saw his reflection in the black display. But something was wrong. The reflection didn't perfectly match his movements. It was slightly delayed. Like it was watching him. Thinking before copying him. Then, very slowly, the reflection smiled. Ethan stumbled backward. His chair fell behind him. His breathing became faster. He turned toward the door, trying to leave the room, but the handle wouldn't move. Locked. No explanation. No sound. Nothing. When he turned back again, the laptop screen was glowing brighter. A new message appeared. Subject, Ethan, status, active. Then another line followed immediately. Next phase will begin soon. The screen went black again. But the room didn't feel normal anymore. It felt like something had already changed inside it. Something unseen. Something that didn't leave when the screen turned off. Ethan stood in the middle of the room, not knowing what to do. The silence was back, but it wasn't peaceful anymore. It felt heavier. Like it was waiting. Waiting for him. The next morning, the apartment was completely silent. The laptop was still open on the desk, glowing faintly as if it had never stopped running. But Ethan was gone. No signs of struggle. No explanation. No trace. Only the laptop remained. And on the screen, the same message kept repeating slowly. Like a loop that would never end. Subject, Ethan, status, active. Next phase will begin soon.